Fox 35, Stephanie Buffamonte is joining us live from Cedar Key tonight. So, Stephanie, some people there are taking this threat seriously and getting out of town.
They are, and if you just take a look behind me, you could see this is what the businesses have been doing. They are boarding up. This is what you'll see all over this area, and there is a mandatory evacuation in place. A lot of people planning to leave and get to higher ground. The energy here has just been fast-paced. Everyone's trying to get everything done before tomorrow.
I'll secure everything, put everything back out of the wind the best I can, and tie the boats down and hold on. That's what we're going to do.
Olivia Webster, like most in Cedar Key, are bracing for Idalia. How would you describe what it's been like today? Is everyone just on this mad dash to get ready?
Since I've been up this morning, people have been back and forth, hauling trash, hauling boats, getting everything put away the best they can, hoping and praying for the best.
A storm surge and hurricane warning is in effect for Levy County. This area could see near hurricane-force winds once the storm gets closer to the Gulf Coast. The Cedar Key Fire Rescue put its hurricane panels up. Business owners have boarded up windows, and people are preparing their homes.
We're scared. This is all we got. What if it floats away?
Cedar Key residents are getting ready for major storm surge flooding. 7 to 11 feet of ocean water could surge on shore. A big concern is the high tide because of the full moon this week.
You know, the water's already right up to there.
Daniel Kiss says he's not taking a risk. He's moving his food truck to higher ground.
And we've had so many near misses. Sometimes you just say, oh, we'll be all right, but the water's just right down there. So it'll be, we'll just have to see if the high tide matches the storm. And if it comes up, I've been told it comes all the way up to the road there. So it's always better to be safe than sorry.
City of Cedar Key says while there is the mandatory evacuation in place, they will not be shutting down the roads during the storm and after unless it is absolutely necessary. Most of the people I spoke with today are following that mandatory evacuation order and will be leaving. A couple of people I spoke to said they booked an Airbnb in Gainesville just to get to higher ground. Some people, though, said that they're going to stay here and hunker down. Reporting live in Cedar Key, Stephanie Buffamonte, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Stephanie. Well, Governor Ron DeSantis says 5,500 National Guard troops are now being activated to help during and after the storm. He says it's not a matter of if, but when something happens.
Be prepared to lose power. This is going to come in. If it's Cat 3 plus, there's going to be a lot of trees that are going to get knocked down. There's going to be a lot of debris that is going to interrupt the power lines. So just understand that that is something that's going to happen.
A state of emergency is now in effect in 46 counties here in Florida. The president has also ordered federal assistance to help in responding to the storm.
A live look now at the University of Florida's campus up in Gainesville. That area could get hit hard when Idalia makes its way across Florida. That school has thousands of students on campus that could be in harm's way. Fox 35's Marie Ettinger is joining us live from there tonight. Marie, that school just made a decision about classes.
Right. So UF just said that they are going to be shutting down classes starting at noon tomorrow, continuing into Wednesday. They've still got some decisions to make moving forward, though. What's interesting from what we've seen here, though, is how different it is from what you just saw from Stephanie Buffamonte over in Cedar Key, where people are really kicking things into high gear, preparing and evacuating. Here, it has been sunny just about all day. Students still went to class. Everyone was just meandering around. A lot of people said they had not even heard of this storm until today.
It's kind of scary because you never know how bad it's going to hit.
Of course, hurricanes and tropical storms are nothing new to Gainesville or to the University of Florida. But so far, Idalia is on course to hit the area pretty hard.
This one we're taking a little bit more serious, of course, because it's going to be a stronger storm when it comes ashore.
The university is preparing. Crews are putting up sandbags at more than 24 buildings in low-lying areas. There are also efforts to protect construction sites on campus. UF has canceled class Tuesday and Wednesday. Students who who live on campus are asked to stock up on any necessary items, charge up their phones, then stay in their dorms away from windows.
These are well-built buildings, and so we feel that the safest place for them to be is in the housing areas. For students who live off of campus, of course, we encourage them to follow all the same precautions.
As for student preparedness, a lot of undergrads I talked with said they just found out about the storm last night, and how nervous people felt seemed kind of dependent on where they're from. Ask someone from Florida.
I'm pretty used to it. Just gonna get a lot of water and food that I know will last me for like the week. I'm not really too nervous about it.
But for those from out of state,
I'm pretty unfamiliar. Last year we had one and it wasn't super big, so I don't know how it's gonna be this year, but probably just gonna go to Publix with them and learn from them. I think I'm gonna stay. We'll see about that.
the city of Gainesville is having a meeting trying to inform the public about its plans to keep everyone safe. That is at 5:30, so we'll be headed over there and we'll let you know what's said tonight at 6. Tune in then. Live at the University of Florida, Marie Ettinger, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Marie. And we are tracking school closings this evening as well. Alachua County schools are going to be closed tomorrow and Wednesday. Lake County schools are going to be shut down on Wednesday. Marion County schools are going to be closed tomorrow and Wednesday as well. And students in Sumter County will be dismissed early tomorrow, and they'll be closed on Wednesday. We have the full list on our website. Just go to fox35orlando.com.